Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's been having a great Wednesday. Let's see. Hi, Seth. Hi, Cav. Seth, by the way, early squad, what up? And Seth, thank you for the 140 stream streak. Good fucking lord. I am honestly, look, knock on wood not to jinx it. The day that stream gets broken is going to be fucking devastating. All I'm going to say. Because we know how Twitch likes to be. So, I'm not saying I'm going to fucking cry. Dude, I'm going to fucking cry. Are you kidding me? Like, the day that you somehow miss one of my streams or Twitch freaks out and resets your streak, I'm gonna shit my pants. But, tonight, we are coming back to a game that I tried out probably about 2 years ago. Mainly because I wanted to give it a shot when I heard about it. Thought it sounded like a fun game. And wasn't really big on. We're going to be playing a game called Sunshine Shuffle. So for those of you who don't know, Sunshine Shuffle is a game that is essentially marketed as sort of a spiritual successor to Poker Night at the Inventory, with one of its main gimmicks aside from that being that it is it's very much reminiscent of Animal Crossing in its style. South Africa Twitch already fucked up the streak, killed it, started a new one, and then gave me back this one. You know what? I'm just glad they gave you back the old one. Also, hi, Sasha. So, here's the thing. I don't know if I made my thoughts clear when I played it last. I also didn't have any form of an archive of that stream. Like, you know, because I didn't start archiving my streams until, like, a little while ago. But card games on motor... What? Huh? Anyway. Is the card game on a boat? It is the card game on a boat. I remember why I wasn't too big on this game. Because, look, I'm not saying that reading in video games is hard. But what I am saying is when the main draw of your game is the dialogue, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh joke, don't worry about it. Ah, I see. I wouldn't understand. When the main draw of your game is the dialogue and to follow the story, right? It's a little... I don't want to say difficult, but it's something when the dialogue is read-only and there's no voice acting. You know? We'll see it more when we get to the game. But yeah, I figured we're gonna give this another shot. I'm really gonna give this everything. I want to give this game every fair shot. I feel like I judged it a little too quickly. Also, as I am seeing from its Steam page, this game has not been updated in like 2 years. I think it stopped getting updates when it stopped getting updates after I played it. Because if I'm seeing this, Link hates to read confirm. No, it's just for me, like with such a dialogue heavy game, the fact that it's read only and there is no like voice acting just makes it a little From what I'm seeing, yeah, July of 2023, there was an adjustment patch, version 1.0.3. I hate reading a ton of stuff in front of people. It makes me a tad nervous. Well, it's okay, Jade. You just, I don't know, what's that thing they always say? You gotta picture yourself naked or whatever? Also, hi, Jade. I killed the game! Listen. This game only has 16 followers on Twitch. No, that's mean. That's really mean. That's fucking mean. Oh, Christ. I'd pop a boner then because I'm naked in front of people. I will say, this isn't the last thing the devs have done. They made a Ninja Turtles game. Like, they made a Ninja Turtles game this year, and it did well. It looks like it's kind of an XCOM kind of game. So, that's fucking base. They have a game that came out in July this year called Co-op Kaiju Horror Cooking. So literally, it is no disrespect to the devs, Strange Scaffold. They're obviously a very talented team. It's just that this game, I'm explaining it too much. How about instead we just play the game? Let's play the game, and then I'll give my thoughts on it. This music doesn't feel fitting. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and just start a whole new save slot. I want to start all the way from the beginning.
Ah, the new face. Well, not new to me, but we'll cross that bridge with the others when we get to it. I don't suppose you're in the mood to reveal this deal you've concocted.
Not just yet.
Ha! Well, I don't mind. If you get impolite, I'll just throw you overboard. It's a big ocean. But if you won me over, the rest of the morning shift should take to you like a pig to butter. The sooner we get started, the sooner they get their lives. And the sooner I can get to know you too, mysterious investigator. Speaking of, who are you? What do you want to be in there?
I like how they give you the digital keyboard. You're gonna be Link. And oh yeah, oh my god, the fucking options. It could be anything, dude. So there's two rabbits. That's funny. I guess I'll be this one. There's no Lop-Ear rabbits. That's disappointing. That one straight up looks like Mordecai. Alright, yeah. I like that.
Lovely. If you're sure about that, we can get going.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Without further ado, welcome to the boat that crime, butt, and love keeps afloat. Welcome to the SS Sunshine.
Yeah, it's the difference between a rabbit and a hare. This boat reminds me of something from Wind Waker. Hi, Nikki. How to play. The game is Texas Hold'em. Yes. No one in the Western continent remembers what Texas is supposed to be, but it must have been important at some point. Goal of Texas Hold'em is to combine the two cards dealt. Yep, okay, I know how to play Texas Hold'em. Yep, that raise or fold. Yep. We can go all in. Yep, all right. Not bad. Not a bad hand. That's weird. The blinds. Oh, okay. They just put in the blinds. You know what? I'm gonna call. Hi, Marianne, and hello, Inferno Television. Is the game slowing down? I hope not. Ooh. Well. Wait, hold on. 8, 9. Ooh, if we can get a jack, we have a straight. You know what? I'm going to. Can I not increase my bets? Fine, I'll just bet 10. Like, man, I'm so tiny. It's no 7-2. But I'm not straight. This is true. Wow, they are. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see you. I see you, Capybara Man. Thank you for the health check. I will go ahead and take that. I'm going to re-raise. For once, I've got all day.
You're Andy.
He raised and folded. Okay, we have a pair of 10s. That's not bad. I'm gonna raise again. Come on, fold.
Driving the pace of the table. Interesting.
Yes! It's Poker Night meets Animal Crossing. Ooh! Oh, come on. Give me that pot. Fold. Fold. Oh, shit. Come on. 3 of a kind? No. So, there's someone new at the table that you didn't tell us about. Bet. You have any more guests in store for us, Fidelius? Oh, motherfucker. Alright. We gotta hope we have something better, which we probably don't. Oh, he had the better one pair. Son of a bitch.
Returning to my previous thought. That's it. Feel free to give Link a warm welcome. They'll be taking my place at the table today.
What's the play here? Because from my perspective, a group of people who should not be in the same place at the same time are gathering in front of a stranger and a child.
That is not a good hand. I'll call it. We're kind of in the pits a little bit.
No need to mince words here, lad. Link knows.
They know?
You can ask him yourself if you'd like.
I'm good. It's nice to meet you, Billy. Hey, old timer. I'm only 28.
I'm guessing we'll all learn about the stranger soon enough. Hello, by the way. Nod. Turn to a pick. I looked away. I thought you were gone. Why are we playing cards with a kid, though? We have a pair of fours, so I'll call.
Fidelius owes me $14,000.
Excuse me?
There's a reason I don't play cards much, lass. Checking for a hedged bet. Smart.
We don't have much, but I will check. Checking is free.
That's unusually conservative for you, Andy.
Let's see you keep it up, kid. Ah, son of a bitch. The kid won. Damn, he is on a fucking hot streak. Ooh, that's a better hand. We are the big blind, so that's nice. I did realize that previously I had the text speed on fast, so
a raise, way to sweeten the pot.
I'll call. Okay. Everybody has a pair of queens.
Okay, seriously, I love you, Fidelius, but we really need to know why we're here. We all have very good reasons to be antsy.
Well, I've made a deal with this nice new sailor.
The shit you have?
Ooh, we have two pairs.
Oh, we have children present.
I wasn't the one who lost $14,000 to him. I don't give a shit.
This is the time for cool heads. You, of all people, want to hear what comes next.
This is... What kind of deal are we talking, Fidelius? No being coy. We need everything. Now. I don't think you sold us out, Chief.
Never. Why?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. We are doing terribly.
Oh, I was saying. Never. Why? Link is an investigator. They work for the fishy mob. We tell them how we managed to rob the First Eastern Bank 12 years ago, and we get a clean slate. No more looking over our shoulders.
Fidelius, you are one stupid motherfucker.
We have two pairs. Mind what you say next, boy. I have my limits.
Alright, she's folding, he's folding. He's calling, and he is...
Take as long as you need, boy.
Call, please.
Alright. We can keep him thinking that we have something good. We can have him on the ropes. Back-to-back raises. I'm going for another raise. I'm making them think I have something better. Yep, a fold. Just leave it to us, Jordan. 20. Jesus, come on. Get out of here.
Good call.
Hopefully.
There we go. Heck of a play.
All right, we're back in the game. Jesus. This game, it's not much of an actual game, but I really like it. Withholding comments until we play a little bit more. The last time I played this, I looked at it. The last time I played this, I played like a quarter of an hour, like barely a half hour of it. I think I am going to fold. Yeah. Also, hi, Lycan.
How'd you let this happen?
Did everybody fold?
You were saying something before? How did you let this happen?
We got sniffed out fair and square. Junior Chovy, he's the boss now. His dad died. What we did with the morning shift was the one time the fishy mob ever lost face.
I feel like we
Junior wants to establish his authority. He hired a PI to come after us.
We gotta do another poker night sometime. We do. We absolutely do.
And you know what? They succeeded. They found us. They could have told Junior everything, and each and every one of us would be floating under the marina with our eyes missing and our mouths sewed open.
This is a rough hand. I'm gonna fold.
I didn't rob any bank, so I'm not in any danger, right?
They'd take your eyes too. They'd take your eyes too, lad.
Dude, at what point did you get a kid caught up in all this?
They got their money back. This shouldn't be happening.
This garbage is why Brutus died.
Ooh, lore. Who won? What's her name? Audie?
Back to my point. This garbage is why Brutus died.
Oh!
Jordan, no!
Wow, dog shit.
Up in the stakes with a raise.
We would have had a pair of threes.
Check.
Damn, he dropped the biggest lore bomb and just fucking, he's cutting himself up.
Are you almost done?
I mean, the idea of Animal Crossing characters on the run from the mob carries the whole thing, but if it's not enough for you, I won't say you're wrong. See, do I talk about why I didn't care for this game when I first played it?
A raise. Way to sweeten the pot.
Jesus! That's so much money! For once, I've got all day. It's like I spent years bleeding. I thought I was done. I look down, and I'm bleeding all over again. This kid's cleaning house, dude! We gotta fucking kill this kid!
Weren't you saying something?
Yep, spent years bleeding.
I crossed the line. I know I crossed the line.
Don't apologize, boy. You're right. Brutus died because I made a decision for the entire group. By myself.
I'm gonna check.
That's why I need you, son. All of you. I have considered bringing Link to a place where you can't see the shore and letting the sea make its home in their lungs.
I like how you can actually see the names of the songs. I'm gonna check.
But that would be the same old Fidelius on his own.
You could have tried.
It would have worked. You look squishy. No offense.
Thing is, the tide is hammering on our door. If one creature can find us, it'll happen again. You can say no to this. You can tell our story. But either way, we sink or swim together.
Hey, aw man, we could have fucking had them on the ropes, dude.
No, I was saying. I don't want to make the same mistake twice.
They just want to know how we robbed the fishing mob from our end of things.
That's the long and short of it.
Okay, fuck it. Worst case, I'll just haunt you.
And I was already planning on that.
I'm in. For Brutus, and everyone else who can't tell their story anymore. Yeah, let's do it.
And a reserved play from Andy.
Ooh, son of a bitch. We have a one pair? Oh, because the queens. I'll fold. I don't feel that confident. I was ready for it to be a fucking...
Staring at the table won't improve your chances, Andy.
This game was briefly banned on the Switch eShop. Yes! Yes, it was. I do remember that.
Billy, if you're just stalling to show off, I'm gonna hunt you. I'm not joking.
Yeah, we would have. Fuck all.
Just a check?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, shit. He's almost all in.
Call, please.
Oh, shit. Kid lost so much money. 4 and 6. Not bad. If anybody raises, I'm out.
You want to start with introductions, Fidelius?
Yeah, I'm out.
We should try and do this properly, if it's supposed to save our lives and all.
I appreciate it. Oh, that's me.
Well, I started things. Tended to lead them, too. Peter.
I'm Peter. Hi. I handle computers, and now I do handyman stuff on the south end. Over the canals. You were saying something before?
Yep, you already said that one. Oh, hey, fair.
Wait, Peter said what he does for a living. Are we supposed to say what we do now? Sorry, it's my first time doing this.
Link found us, lass. Secrets out. Can't hurt.
Okay, then. I'm Andy. I handled driving and shooting when that was needed. I'm a minor executive at an insurance company these days. You don't have to put that in your report. I'll just point out again that I wasn't involved with any of this. Ooh, 3 of a kind! I'm here to take money from old people. I can confirm that we didn't usually have a baby present when we wanted to rob a bank. I already said that I'm not giving you a refund, man. Quiet, you. I was on information and safecracking. Now I'm a grad student. They're playing poker on a boat with a child, so I don't get shot in the back of the head.
Then there was Brutus.
Rest in peace. Ooh, we got a full house. Sick.
He bound us together, and that was it. 5 creatures standing up to the largest crime family on the eastern seaboard.
I'm all in, baby. Wow, an all in. I didn't know old people took risks like that.
Oh, we got an achievement.
And we won the hand, too. And we got fucking... What's his name, Al? Wow. I didn't know old people took risks like that. Damn. We're now up so much money. Jesus Christ, we kicked their ass. Motherfucker went bust. Look at him. He's so pissed.
Driving the pace of the table.
Interesting.
You know what? I should probably get rid of the all-in redeem, because from what I can see... Yeah, I don't think... There's a shop? A dynamic deck for rambling excursion. Who the fuck are you? A lovely place to plant your posterior. All right, I'm really quickly. I'm gonna get rid of the all-in redeem because weirdly enough, you cannot adjust your bet from what it seems like. This is kind of neat. No all-in, unfortunate. Oh, we could change the other player's alts. Okay. Ooh, we can set the mood. We can do Vaporwave. This is kind of neat. We can have the arcade floor. Oh, this is so cool. All right, we'll play around with that later. I do like the whale. Anyway, we'll check.
All right, check. Let's see where that goes.
To fucking nowhere. Jesus Christ. They really made Poker Night home.
Billy, if you're just stalling to show off, I'm gonna hunt you. Not joking.
Really? Do we all just have dog shit hands? Oh, we can ask people. Jordan, you're not doing anything. So, why call yourselves the morning shift?
That's just what the networks called us. We would always do a smash and grab around dawn, between security rotations. You didn't finish your thought.
Yeah, yes, she did.
There was a pretty complex plan for each set of jobs, which I spent an enormous amount of time organizing. All that got boiled down to morning shift. We went with it because why not? It's catchy and we're all working class.
Ooh, hello.
We knew how the fishy mob was hurting people like us, personally.
Okay. Can we get another club? Club? Damn. I'm gonna bet.
I'm calling.
Ah, son of a bitch. Check. No, I was gonna say if nobody bets, we are still in it. And we could win. Ah, yeah, she had the higher pair. $5-9. All right, Billy.
Everything started when the plant closed down.
I was a foreman at a factory in the city. There was some rumbling about new technology, folk losing their jobs. Management insisted that we shouldn't be concerned. Next thing I know, 95% of my staff is sacked, and I'm with a skeleton crew handling books the size of your seats for the transition.
Let me guess, they brought in some kids who needed a job and didn't mind doing it for less pay with less benefits.
Exactly. Oh, I was saying. Exactly. Bastards.
That's business for you.
Jeez, that is a dog shit. Hi, Mezzer.
I was gonna quit in support of my fellow workers, but I had a friend on the night shift named Brutus.
Also, I do not hate you, dork-ass horse.
He got laid off too, but he wanted me to stay. Said it was our chance to find some way to get back at the company for all the people who couldn't.
Oh, interesting. It shows the river. Ooh, okay.
I was up to my nose in dusty papers when I found it. The ledger. A second set of books. The incomings and outgoings, they didn't line up with the records we were sending the government. The locations didn't either.
Hey! Ooh, hello.
Most of it was written in code.
Spooky. Brutus figured out what you had first, right?
Aye, lad. I thought it was evidence of fraud. Briefly lost my mind and thought we should tell the authorities of all people. Brutus saw what we really had. A list of targets.
This Brutus guy sounds sick as hell.
Ah, bastard. Come on, one more heart. Yes!
You sure you don't want to fold? That's a cool bet, I guess.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Ho ho! And all in. Venture forth. See what awaits ya.
Yeah, you went all in on a two-pair? You went all in on a two-pair, man. Motherfucker.
Let's go! Daddy's one away from 7 deuce. I am, however, going to fold on that.
A check? We'll turn you into someone who raises, Peter. Just watch. I met you shortly after that, I think. Wrong. I was first person in the room, right after Fidelius and Brutus. Net, genius. No one's trying to take away your heist cred. Just trying to be accurate. Oh, you didn't get to finish your thought. Anyway, I was a doc athlete once upon a time. Firearms, fixed and moving targets.
I recognize you.
Oh, that's nice. And vaguely terrifying, I guess, given the circumstances. My parents, they made a lot of sacrifices for me to chase that dream. But when the plant closed down, they lost their insurance, and there were certain bills they couldn't pay anymore. I wasn't at a point where I could really get endorsements yet. Interrupting my training to take care of them didn't help. One thing led to another, life did its thing, and they ended up in the hospital. Permanently.
Also, damn, she's out. She's in the middle of a story and she busts. So it's us versus Peter now. Okay.
Oh, anyway.
But he folded? Okay. If she's going to mention her parents in the hospital.
We were alone, except for one sea dog. No matter how hopeless things were, you still visited us, Fidelius. Sitting there for hours at a time with a fire in your eye.
Oh, we would have had a full house, motherfucker! Back to what you were saying. Yep, with a fire in your eye.
I never forgot your kindness. My parents didn't either.
They'd be proud of you, lass. You're everything they hoped you would be, and more.
You'd hope, right?
So only got a 1 pair.
Hell yeah, Peter, bet more!
Now fold. Take it for the health check.
Hand snatched away. Well done.
There it is. 7 deuce. We gotta play it. I raised 75.
Ooh! Upping the stakes with a raise. I like it.
I was gonna say it'd be really funny if we got a 7. Yeah, we won with 7 deuce. We would have had a 2 pair. Let's go. Statistically, the best poker hand. Yeah, in fucking Bizarro World. I'm sorry, I keep looking at this and I keep seeing I keep looking at the queen. I see a bullboard.
Really? Drilling a hole into those cards, huh? Did it take you long to figure out that the factory belonged to the fishy mob?
I'm gonna wait. He folded. Stop folding. You're a bitch.
Did you know?
Did you know? I just found out a did you know. Hold on. What is that did you know that I just found out? Hold on. Let me look at my YouTube history real quick. Because it was something I watched earlier. Oh, yeah. So, did you know John Krasinski, who played Jim on The Office, admitted that he only took one thing home from the set of The Office after the show wrapped? And it was the Dunder Mifflin sign where they did a lot of those, like, talking head bits, you know, the interview bits. And he admitted in the interview that during the wrap party, when he was at the bar with, I think the showrunner's name was Greg Daniels. Greg was like, "Oh man, I wanted to take home one thing, but somebody swiped it." And Jim was like, and John was like, "What?" And he was like, "Well, I really wanted to take home the sign, but somebody took it. Do you know who took it?" And John said, "No, no idea."
We heard of the rumors, of course. Once I found the ledger, it didn't make many leaps to hit upon the truth.
Fishy mob aren't great at making themselves invisible.
Fucker!
If you run enough things, you don't have to be invisible. Anyway,
There's truth in that, lass. Looking up to see who holds the strings can be mighty hard when you've got a living to make down here on the ground.
Oh, shit! That is a... Oh, no, that is a 1 pair. I thought it was a 2 pair. I thought the 5 and the 9 were my card. What a bet. Oh, he's got a pair of balls on him. Motherfucker. Oh, okay, there it is.
Now that's a bet I can't defend.
good hand, Link.
All right, we've got him on the ropes. 9-8 isn't bad. We could have a straight, possibly. I'll call. I'd say it's good enough to call. That's a dead man's hand. It's not actually, but...
Shin thinks for 11 sounds fun. Can you show me how to use a gun? I really don't like this idea. I'm gonna say it right now. It's a bad idea and I hate it. Maybe after all this, I'll consider it. We'd have to get your mom's permission first.
Guarantee you she'd finish her thought. Yeah.
Well, she doesn't know I play poker here, so... Do you want to explain that, Fidelius?
I do not, lassie.
Don't bet. Okay.
Check.
We got nothing. We have a 1 pair that he also has. And he probably also has a dog shit hand. Oh my god. Alright, check. Okay. Fucking the results. Your pair is better.
A hand snatched away.
Well done. Thinking about Chubby Bunny? It's an alright challenge. I feel like of all the YouTube challenges of like the mid-2010s, that was the least, you know, egregious. So, what is the dodo... It's not a real word. What is the dodecathlon, aside from a mouthful?
It's a multi-sport competition with 12 rounds each, one different.
Oh, like dodecahedron. So it would be a dodecathlon, not a dodecathlon.
I specialize in marksmanship, but you didn't go far if you couldn't do the other things too. The name started out as a joke way back when it was just a small community of creatures creating something to pass the time away. Wait, are dodos real?
Oh, it is a dodecathlon. Oh.
Oh yeah, they existed a long time ago and now they're just a brand.
We could have something. We could have a straight. We've seen a 9. A 9 or 4. And it's an ace. Okay, I'll check. Well, because then she said, like, dodec, and, like, well, she said 12 events, so I was like, yeah, okay, a dodecathlon. That makes some sense. But no. Call. You are a bitch. I'll take your money, but Jesus.
Good job on the win, Link. Can you do it again?
I do like how it shows the river, because that is one thing that I don't like about Poker Night, is they kind of leave you in the dark as to whether or not you, like, would have won the hand or somebody would have won the hand. I know that's how real poker is played, but I do like that. Ooh, things are heating up. Check.
All this stuff about sinking and swimming together and being more open. Does it mean you're finally going to tell us how you lost your eye?
Ha! Not a chance in hell, lad. Come on, fold.
What are you planning with that all in, man?
Ah, shit. Return to my previous thought. Not a chance in hell, lad. Call. We still have a lot of money to play with, and he's just folding.
Heck of a play.
Ooh, okay. Good hand, good hand. Come on. Bitch! Actual bitch. We would have only had one pair. You think Shaggy would be good at poker? No.
Hedging your bet with a check. Are you afraid of something?
I think Shaggy would be awful at poker. Well, if we get a 5, we have a straight.
Don't get too excited about your bet, Link.
Come on, give me 5. Give me 5. That's a 9. Not even close.
So that's why you joined the gang? Because Fidelius visited your mom and dad? We weren't a gang. She joined because we were getting killed out there.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Brutus was a deft hand in many areas, but we found we needed a dedicated driver sooner than later.
Check. Not a real word. Also, hello, Eternal.
Shit, remember when Brutus flipped our SUV on the highway?
I still get nightmares about that.
Jordan, you have to stop using foul language around Billy. I want a kid, Peter, sincerely, but he's taking too much of my money. Here's the thing, Billy. I was an athlete my entire life. Since I could pick up a ball, anything I can get my hands on.
Motherfucker.
It was supposed to be my way out for all of us, me and my family. Then I got behind the wheel of a car for the first time, and it felt like, here's one thing that's mine. I could lose myself in the wheel turning beneath my hand. So I shot for work, and I drove for play to keep myself whole. Joining the morning shift was easy. It gave me an excuse, a double life. One for me and one for everyone else. It just didn't last. Bitch, do you regret it?
Ooh, pear.
Honestly, I don't know. I miss it though. I miss a lot of things. Oh, cool.
Ooh, okay. Small bet. Ooh, re-raise.
I'll call.
We have a pair. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Bet. Ooh. I was gonna say, don't give him one more fucking.
Did I ever tell you about Cheryl?
Did you? He's going all in.
I remember you mentioned her on a few occasions. A young rival of yours, if I'm not wrong, and we won!
We won with the flush.
Hey! And we just play again. A hard-won victory, Link. I appreciate it. I remember you mentioned her on a few occasions. A young rival of yours, if I'm not wrong.
We just jump right into the next tournament. Same story.
Wait, do you mean Cheryl T? The Cheryl T? You knew her? Yep, the Western Continent's dodecathlon sweetheart. She drove me to become better. I thought I did the same for her. But Cheryl had demons. We were young and desired. If we really wanted to get our hands on something, we could. I found her in the hallway of our hotel between training sessions, foaming at the mouth. So, being young and naive, I pulled her into my car and sped to the hospital. It was the first thing that came to mind. That's what a good person would do, right? I wanted to be good, the best, for Mom and Dad and everyone else who believed in me. Ended up wrecking right outside the emergency room.
My goodness. I'm so sorry, Nas.
Let me guess, Cheryl was fine. popped out of the car like a fish. Me, I was in intensive care for 6 months while Cheryl became the face of the competition. Fucking figures. To answer your question, Billy, that's why I really committed to the morning shift. By the time I got out of the hospital, this crew, this life, was the only one I had. And that I don't regret.
Hot damn. Ha! That reveal probably wrecked at least one hand.
We could get a 5. I'm gonna check.
Well, that's predictable.
Wow. We have fuck and all.
After everything you did for her, did Cheryl ever try to pay you back somehow? No, I sort of balanced the scales myself at one point, though. Oh, anyway. That's ominous. I like it. I'm not entirely proud of how I settled things, but I don't feel an ounce of regret either. A few years back, Cheryl and her agent came to the office, sniffing around a casting call we were holding. New spokescreature, big spot. Did your company hire her? I vetoed the bitch.
Yeah!
I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel great to do it, too.
Oh, we got a 2-pair. Nice. Small bet.
Oh, wow. I'm generally a good creature, Peter, but I'm not that good.
Damn, she's kind of a bad bitch. I was gonna say, are any of you fuckers gonna call a $10 bet? All right, we're up against Jordan. Bet 20. Damn, he must have a pretty good hand. Ooh, he could have a flush.
A bet. Nice. Ah, nice. Heck of a play.
All right. While we are between hands, we've been going for about an hour. I'm going to put on some music, use the bathroom, and take a quick little BRB break. When we're back, we're going to come back to this. We're going to keep playing, and we're just going to see how much information we can get out of these people. I'm going to put this song on, and we'll be back soon. BRB. And we are back. All right. So, you know, part of the problem is I can't talk about this game while I'm playing it. Like, I straight up, unless I don't want the dialogue to be read, yeah, I straight up just have to. You see, like, I can't talk to chat.
You were knocked out of commission for a while, Andy. I remember holding it against you. Turns out being good just cost you everything. Sorry you went through that. I mean, I'm sure you saw the hospital records. I recovered just fine. Too late, but fine. I didn't see that. Oh, well, other records then. No, I didn't look. Huh? Jordan, you have information on everyone. You knew Fidelius needed a prostate exam before he did, for pity's sake.
All good down there, by the by.
I didn't need to know that, Fidelius. How did you not know this about me before now? Are you really upset at me for not invading your privacy? I'm not answering this. I'd really prefer if you did, Jordan.
Also, nice.
Was I too easy for you? Not enough of a challenge to be interesting? No, not at all. Fuck, man. You are a celebrity. I'm just me. I'm street trash. I could be anonymous. No one gave a shit whether I lived or died before Fidelius took me in. You walk into a room and everyone knows everything about you already. Sounds miserable. I wanted to give you back the ability to make a first impression. At least as far as I was concerned. That's all. Why are you all looking at me? Stop that. Shut up. Thanks, Jordan.
So they fucking, right?
Interesting. Check.
Yeah, we would add something.
I hear age slows down your reaction time. Just bringing it up for no reason.
Oh, you would have added 2-pair with an ace kicker.
Oh, backing away with that check, Billy? You're gonna be a threat, huh?
Okay. So head on over to the shop. Change things up a little bit. Hey, buddy.
A dynamic deck for rambling excursions. Bye, buddy. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal. Oh, we have a lot of coins. Do we go with the arcade table? Oh, we go with the dude. Do we go with the gay table? Do we go with the gay table? Gay table. Oh, we can change the chip design. Yeah, hey, it's getting hot in here, man. Let's change the fan. Lesbian Dave. Oh, do these change all the chairs? Oh, dude, we can have lazy boys. Fucking better believe we're having lazy boys. Oh, dude, we gotta have the arcade carpet. Gotta have the arcade carpet. Props. Oh, interesting. Oh, dude, singing fish. Fish. Oh, okay, we have to actually select them. Nope. Okay, table. Look at all these props, dude. This is insane. Oh, dude, wait. Gay pride flag? Let's be real. Fidelius? Kinda. Andy's corner. Andy's the driver. She was the driver and the gunner. Oh, dude, absolutely. The Skelefriend? Billy's corner. Billy, I think, is the kid. Yeah, he gets an arcade cabinet. Let's get some alt outfits too. Does Billy have an alt outfit? Andy really wants to get down to business. I've got her suit right here. Peter's ready and raring. Wait, what was that? Peter's ready and raring to spot anyone who needs it. Okay, so Peter's a jock. It's me. Hi there. I love him. I love him so much. Scarf is a family heirloom. I like Fidelius in his current outfit. I think Jordan's thesis. Wait, dude, we gotta get Billy in that. I'm sorry, is Seymour? Okay, yeah, Seymour. Okay, dude, we gotta get. Dude, Seymour's gotta be spiffy. I'm gonna get the Dusk one, and then we'll get the Vaporwave one. Because, oh, that's such a vibe, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is the... Stop. There we go. Go, Billy, dude. Yeah, he's so spiffy. You can wear a monocle anywhere, and I have. Oh, can we actually? I've got my Polish crust for you. All 4 of them. Interesting. Now that we're back here, oh boy, I'll fold.
Oh, that fold is actually disappointing. Jeez. What's the most difficult thing you've ever had to snoop out, Jordan? Probably who my birth parents were.
Fucking lore drop.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring up... It's fine. I didn't actually look at their records either. I printed out hard copies and put them in a file.
We would have tied. No, we would have lost. Well, we would have lost with her, Jack.
Before I was interrupted. As long as I don't open it, they could be whatever I want them to be. That's what a lot of people wish they could do with their parents, right?
Call.
You raise it up to scare any reasonable person.
I always appreciated the thought you put into your actions, Peter.
He's raising again? Call.
Something on your mind, Andy?
Look at this pot, dude. It's insane.
Yep, sure you don't want to fold? Showing off for Link?
Well,
Take as long as you need, boy.
bet. Come on. Damn it.
Good call, hopefully.
Gonna raise it, huh, Peter?
Well, that's gonna force, yeah, I was gonna say it forces Jordan all in.
A daring gambit, lad. Here's hoping it pays off.
Oh, sweet, that gave us a flush.
Street trash is a loaded term to use for yourself, wouldn't you say?
Not necessarily. Street trash is just dirty. Oh, you had a full house? No!
Fuck, I'm thinking like, oh, the flush. Oh, the flush is such a good hand, motherfucker. I didn't even think about the full house. Oh.
There's worse things to belong to, worse names to bear. My parents didn't much bother with paperwork, so when I got the chance to move on, there wasn't much I had to change.
And look at you now, lad. Quite the journey for someone I met after they robbed me.
Robbed is a strong word.
I walked through the Brutus's door one day to find my wallet pickpocketed, along with a notebook containing my notes on the fishing mob ledger. We were making plans from Brutus's living room. I feared the worst.
I showed up at the door instead. Surprise! You got away with taking that stuff? Why come back? You can get back a lot of the stuff in a wallet. Can't see your credit cards, notebooks though. Can't see your credit cards, notebooks though. It's people's ideas and dreams. I didn't steal anything that couldn't be replaced, or didn't come from someone who could afford it.
Come on, heart. Notebook can be a record of, damn it!
Notebook can be the record of how someone saved themselves. I brought it back and I found a family.
Before he asked, the young'uns weren't supposed to get involved in the morning shift. But Brutus said they had a right to it. Good luck with the all-in, boy.
I might be fucked.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I was saying. I couldn't deny that we needed the help.
I didn't give them a choice. I hate bullies. The systems the fishy mob put into our city created this endless waterfall of suffering. I wanted to stop it all. I wanted the fishy mob to hurt. And I'd be damned if someone would keep me from being a part of it. Jesus Christ.
Ha! That reveal probably wrecked at least one hand.
Neat. I mean, normal. That's fine. Yeah, that fall probably puts you ahead of the curve on this hand.
We got nothing, so...
That was pretty sweet.
Yeesh.
I didn't want to hurt the fishy mob. I wanted to break them. I wanted them to feel like the things they loved weren't safe and they never would be again. Wow, that's a lot. Link, you need all this information about us to let us go, right?
I do. Unfortunately, the complete story of the morning shift is the only thing that saves you from what would come next. So, I appreciate the frankness. Oops.
Right. Jordan was the one who pulled me into this. He knew I liked computers, and I told him something I shouldn't have once. He cracked the Bureau of Creature Investigation, man. Who else was I supposed to call when the team needed a hacker? You did what? That's hardcore. The point is, Jordan blackmailing me brought me in. And what kept me here was Brutus. Brutus cared so much, and underneath all that, no matter how much he cared, he was angry. He was furious all the time. At the casual way creatures will hurt each other to get away with it somehow. I knew how hard Brutus worked to keep that boiling ocean from spilling onto the people he loved because that's what I do.
These guys need therapy. They do.
I found someone like me. You're the first friends I've had. Aw, thanks.
Think I hate you, Billy.
Fucking, why does it remind me of Kermit the Frog from the fucking Jackstones animation? I think I hate you, Billy.
Excellent play, lass.
By the by, what the fuck is that skeleton in the background? What fucking creature does that belong to?
I'm calling.
Check. He's pretty good. I am kind of bumping to this. Ooh, we need a 3. Raise. No, don't do this to me, game.
Do you still keep a notebook these days, Fidelius? Wow, and all in. I didn't know old people took risks like that.
Ah, shit.
Oh, anyway. Do you still keep a notebook these days, Fidelius?
Ha! No, lass. I learned my lesson. I didn't. Oh, I was saying. Ha! No, lass. I learned my lesson.
Do you just remember things? How does that work?
Believe it or not, the secret is Sudoku. Keeps the mind sharp as a tack. We can just skip this game and head to the next one. If they were finished with that thought, because it seemed like they were. Kind of a shit hand, so I'm going to fold on that. Good call, hopefully. Yeah, we would add nothing.
Billy, if you're just stalling to show off, I'm gonna hunt you. I'm not joking.
Now we would add a pair.
Check. For once, I've got all day. Have you considered therapy, Peter? Not for the anger, for everything. You've been through a lot. I tried it because I thought that would make me good, right? For a long time, it didn't work. I did find the doctor eventually. She knew how to listen and actually ask questions I needed.
Like he's a liar. What do you mean, Ezra? I'm not a liar, I'm a truther. They hate sunshine. Well, to be fair, look, I'm not saying that I hate this game, but I've made my opinions on this game known in the past, and I'll retread them once we're done.
Ooh, things are heating up.
How dare you check, Billy?
I always appreciate the thought you put into your actions, Peter.
Get out of here, Billy.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Billy. You bitch.
How do you have 384? What the fuck? Wait, how did... What? Okay, you won. We'll see if your luck holds out, Link. How the fuck... What? When did Billy lose $1? What, did he fucking give $1 back to Fidelius? I'll call. Let me think.
Ooh. I will... You know what? I'll call on that. When are we getting a dumb baby Pikman redeem? Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. Okay, can I talk about that real quick? I honest to God was shocked that is, like, that short Nintendo made is actually Pikmin related. What a mature question you ask. I totally forgot that this game has story.
It helps some. I still struggle all the time, but I've learned to not hate myself for it. More than anything, that helps.
You know the worst part? I have no idea what they were talking about because this game is read-only.
That from Billy. Look who's joined the grown-up table. Peter needs to go with the Parawiggler. Know what? I'll raise.
Ooh, interesting win.
Ooh, pair of sevens. How you doing though, Ezra? How be bird? Why can't I force you to go all in? Because weirdly enough, this game doesn't let you adjust your bet. There is no way for me to adjust my bet. I had the redeem turn on, then I was like, wait a second, I can't adjust my bet, so go. Yeah. You can only bet like in the increments the game tells you to bet in. Unless if I'm wrong, I'm turning it on right now. But check this out. Yep. Texas Hold'em. Yep. When poker hands, 2 players that do the ante begins. Complete information. After the first round, go all in. When all community cards have been revealed, if someone has gone all in, yeah. That's it. You can't adjust your bet at all. I'm gonna go back here though. You know what sucks? He has a monocle on. He has it on the other side. So fucking, I spent all that in-game money to get him a monocle, and he's not even wearing it. Man. Anyway, I'm gonna check. Ha! Glad to reveal that, Jordan, I thought you were friends with Peter. That's what you told us. He joined the morning shift because you were friends.
The crew needed a hacker.
Not like that, lad.
Peter, I appreciate the sentiments earlier, but I think you're also being hard on yourself.
You didn't finish your thought. Except she did.
We've all been through a lot. It's normal to carry that pain, and even to turn that on the world sometimes.
Full.
You're innocent, okay? It's not like you killed anyone. Oh shit. Shit. Yeah, ignore me.
Poor boy.
Fuck.
Damn.
Checking is a good play.
You guys are saying all this shit in front of a kid.
Taking the competition higher with a raise, as usual.
Hey, Yosh. Has USS Texas Hold'em? It's okay. It is pretty okay. Like I said, I do want to get my thoughts on the game, but I want to wait until I'm not having to read anything. It's fucking me up. White Billy has 84 chips, now 644 chips. Where did he lose $1? Where the hell did he lose $1, dude? Pair of threes, nice. Call.
You want a story, Link? My dad got sick, and his insurance wouldn't cover it because of course it wouldn't. To pay for treatment, Dad took out a life settlement. Basically, someone pays you to be listed as a beneficiary in your life insurance policy when you die. Is that alright, Andy? Yep, that's true. They're called viaticals sometimes. Their life settlement helped with the treatment and some bills, but money like that doesn't last. He struggled for a while, and when he heard someone new had acquired his policy, an investor named Roland Redbrick. To our surprise, Roland reached out. My dad, people like him, stopped taking treatments for the things killing them. They'd receive a second payment. The investor would get his own payout and much faster. Everyone wins.
Oh, I got straight, nice.
I remember getting a play shift for my birthday and feeling guilty because I didn't understand how we could afford it.
Also nice. He lost $1 for buying a soda.
We were still rationing birdseed. Dad stopped going to chemo. Spent a lot of time with Mom. They paid off the house, and he died 2 months later. I never met my dad. Mom said he was a good guy, though. Really smart. My dad wasn't perfect, but he was there.
Oh, pair of queens.
Hedging your bet with a check. Are you afraid of something?
That's fine, yeah. Call.
I'll call.
Check. You still have a pair, but I'm feeling a little less confident in this hand. You fucker. You know, we got money we can play with.
I always appreciated the thoughts you put into your actions, Peter.
Moments like this make me wish we could swap cards. Fold.
Make him think we have something good. He doesn't care. And we win. Nice.
Good looking out with that win, Link.
You know what's funny? This game is the opposite of Poker Night in the fact that the other players and the dealer, they don't badger you. Like, they actually compliment you and shit. Poker Night, they, like, make fun of you and shit. This game does not fucking do that.
Being so skilled with computers, why'd you leave them behind?
Well, whether you help or hurt someone when you're behind a screen, it's all ephemeral. I think you should feel something when you harm someone. Computers don't give you that. Working with my hands feels good. Feels real. At the end of the day, I can look at something that was broken and say, I fixed that. I'm here. I made the world a little bit better.
He's gotta have a full house. That's why I'm hoping. Oh, no. I'll fold.
Ooh, things are heating up.
This won't be the last hand I win either.
This rainbow table is gaudy as shit. I would like a different table when we can. It's cool that they have it, but good lord, it's a bit of an eyesore. We can't get that one. Let's get the arcade one. Yeah, that won't be any fucking better, but sure. Oh my god. I do want to see what this looks like. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Four and a 6, I'll fold.
That fold probably puts you ahead of the curve on this hand.
I remember. One time Brutus lost a 3-legged race at the company cookout. Kind of hard not to. I was strapped to his side.
Oh, I imagine you didn't like that at all.
He didn't get mad when we lost, but he was the first person I met to mope aggressively. Who had 2 pair? Damn. He was always like that. Hard on himself, but never wanted anything he didn't earn.
No one really listens when I get angry or frustrated. They just say I'll understand later when I'm older.
Jeez, he fucking cleaned.
I think Brutus struggled with that too, boy. He had a hard time with his feelings, and every day I saw him try to be better.
Why the fuck did we get so much money?
Good call.
Hopefully. Sure. I'm willing to mess around a little bit. We got a 3. Check. Give me that 3. Ace.
Ha! That reveal probably reflected at least one of your hands.
Showing off for Link.
Give me that 3, baby. That's a 10.
We played the play shift so much those couple of months.
What?
When my dad decided to stop going to his cancer treatments for that second payout. He bought me a play shift for my birthday and a couple of games. I didn't know we could afford it, but I was excited because he let me stay up late and he'd stay up with me. We play together. Sometimes we'd even sneak pints of ice cream without telling Mom.
Your Honor, poker.
It sounds really nice. It was. It's one of my favorite memories with him. And he got too sick to play. Those chips you went all in with are getting taken. You know that, right?
He's talking about his dead dad, dude. Don't. What an asshole.
Isn't youth supposed to come with speed?
Fuck you, Billy.
Call. Call.
Give me something, game. Give me something. Give me a king or a 7. Yeah!
Ooh, things are heating up.
Bet. Yeah, that's what I thought. You fell for it, pussy fart.
Ah, shit.
Coming after my crown, Jordan.
Your crown? Bitch, you are in last place because the guy who was in last just busted. Also, how you doing, Delta? Dude, imagine you bet your fucking life sentence on a fucking poker game.
Willing to offer terminal patients extra cash to let their illnesses kill them in front of their fucking families. You're probably doing other shit.
Yeah. Damn.
So you found all of it. Everything the investor was doing, his entire digital footprint. Tore him apart. Well, using the Bureau of Creature Investigation was tricky business. Once I was inside the BCI system, though, and found an agent who wouldn't get in my way while I did the legwork for his promotion, Red Brick had a warrant out for his arrest. Finally. The good part was when I sent the stuff I had to his family, too. His friends, his church, his golf buddies, his business partners. I saw everything he was for the first time. He blew his head off with a 12 gauge 3 days later. Jesus! God, what a way to go! I thought I'd feel guilty or scared, but I was, all in, venture forth, see what awaits ya. Man is fucking pouring his heart and soul out, but now he's like, oh shit, watch out for the boy!
Oh, wait, shit, you know what? He probably has a straight.
Hey, you were saying something, right? Thought I'd feel guilty or scared. I was just glad he couldn't do that again.
Damn! Alright, kids out.
Is that messed up? How old were you? Oh, I think I was 15. Wow. Feels bad to think about it in that sense. I was a kid.
Still are, lad. Wait until you get to my age. You'll have dozens of more regrets in this life. And thousands of more joys. And I hope you remember the latter most of all.
Okay, you won. We'll see if your luck holds out, Link.
Oh, sick. Oh, it's just us and Jordan. Okay. Not great, but we'll take it. Kind of a bad hand.
Alright, a check. Let's see where that goes.
We got a pair.
So from what I'm hearing, you were a bunch of broken weirdos.
Any group worth holding to is, lad.
Did you keep the money?
We try to get it to survivors. Charities. There's only so much you could do without drawing attention to yourself. But we did what we could, you know?
Ooh, hello.
We got fucking paid too to answer your question, Link. There's a long list of targets and we stayed busy. There's a reason Peter owns a damn business now. My area is pretty sketchy. And how much cash do you have buried in the foundation of your shop?
Damn, she went for his fucking throat, dude.
Okay, yeah. We aren't friggin' rich, Andy. My parents, for all they work, never touched a fraction of the money that's run through our hands at this point. I don't feel guilty. We stole from criminals. Fuck those guys. I just think it's worth acknowledging that we weren't heroes stealing from the rich. We killed a couple people when things went bad. We didn't want to, but that happened.
That's not your burden to bear, Peter. That's me and Brutus. Our sins, our stains. Doesn't matter who pulled the trigger.
Would we have had a better hand? Raise 100.
Ooh, hedging your bet with a check? Are you afraid of something?
Alright, so we're not getting a flush. Still got a 2-pair. Nope, we got nothing. Let's go the Brutus angle. Brutus often choose violent solutions.
What are you implying? Settle down, lad. I see what our investigator is stabbing at. Diners, hotels, radio stations, the fishy mob has its fins and more than enough pies, and I'm sure you're well aware. Now Now, even though the target was owned by the fishing mob, it was usually staffed by normal creatures. Most folk never suspected who they worked for. New shell companies down the line. Events escalate. Best planning can't account for it. I beg to differ. If it came to the worst, or a young'un made a mistake, Brutus would take the gun from their hands and keep shooting. Brutus would learn someone was laid off and barely hanging on, and spend all night cooking the last ingredients in his refrigerator so they'd have meals for the week. Oh, 69! He was that kind of creature, acting because action was needed, and if he was there, it meant it was his job to do something about it. He gave me my first jacket. When he found out I had never had a jacket before, Brutus gave me his. I loved it so much, I didn't wear it. I wish he had gotten to see me wear it.
Brutus was a lot. Kind of that perfect imperfect balance. Good enough to get you in trouble and good enough to save you from it.
So we couldn't always avoid violence. Yes, but even if Brutus didn't choose a fight, he'd finish it. I gotta fix my posture.
Check. Alright, a check. Let's see where that goes.
Yeesh. Rough hand.
I bet Jordan's finally awake.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's me out. We would have had one pair. We might have won that, actually. So what's the story so far, unlike the context of us playing poker? So basically, these guys, these three guys, plus the guy off to the side. So Andy, Peter, Jordan, and Fidelius, they all robbed a bank many years ago. We are a PI hired by the mob, from my understanding. We're just trying to figure out their side of the story. This kid right here, Fidelius, the old man off to the side, Fidelius owes him like $14,000. So they all had their reasons to rob the bank, and it was mainly due to the fact that the fishing mob that we were hired by essentially screwed them over in their own independent ways. What was the first thing you bought with the money from your heists?
Well, like I said, we tried to give it to people who... car parts. We were able to use that first getaway vehicle for a while before they caught on. I gave it a 4-barrel carb, swapped in a wide-bore block. It was glorious. I got an apartment, my first place. After we did a couple hotel jobs, I had the money for a deposit and a little extra for the manager to not ask to see ID I didn't have at 16.
I can't see your cursor, but I see it. Yay!
Well, I was interrupted. I needed a new sound mage card for my home computer and a new monitor, that kind of stuff. Those were expenses the whole crew benefited from, if that helps.
Come back from Baby's first Comic-Con. It was fun. And then artists who worked on Venture Bros and Duck. Oh, hell yeah. That's sick as hell. Ha! I reveal Pearly wrecked at least one hand.
In your bet with a chick, are you afraid of something?
So, unless he has an ace, we just have the same hand.
For once, I've got all day.
What the fuck? You didn't bet? What? He's crazy. His AI are interesting. Call.
What about you, Fidelius? What did you end up buying with the money from those first jobs?
That's a nice little story in and of itself. At the bar Brutus and I had been going to, they kept a bottle of scotch by the counter, in a container with lights inside the case. Scotch was $300 a glass. Brutus and I always joked we'd buy each other a drink of it on the day we retired, and we decided we'd gotten close enough. Fold. Damn it.
Give me an ace. Ah! Ooh, things are heating up. Ah, fucker. We're probably losing this. Ah! Lose over 500 chips in a single hand. Guessing as an icebreaker, we decided to play poker. Yeah, it was Fidelius' idea. Basically, he figured it's the only way to get everybody to talk. Check. I think I've built up a list of what all your targets would have been, but I'm still not clear on how the timing worked out for each job. The timing worked out perfectly because I planned it. Mostly. To answer the question, we know the city in and out. It's our home, and that gave us the edge. GTA 2 create an unusual fire. Ooh, fun. The cops that work here don't live here. They don't care about the streets we love. When seconds are at stake, it makes all the difference in the world.
Cute rays.
Nice. Good looking up with that wind link. 9-8, not a bad hand. Check. Checking for a hedge bet. Smart. Not a great hand. I'll fold, actually. This won't be the last hand I win, either. Very much not a great hand.
Is that enough, Link? Have we spilled our guts to your satisfaction so we can tell you about the bank? The reason you're here?
Damn, Jordan. I'm making conversation, bro. Were there any other members of the morning shift?
Nope, it was just us.
All right, then. Yes, I'd like to hear about the bank.
There was a warehouse by the docks. We turned up to do our usual raid, and it turned out to be a front for the fishy mob outpost.
We almost didn't make it out again.
Someone insisted that I didn't do my full battery of tests on that job. Don't do your research, Jordan, you said. It's not like that saved our lives dozens of times before. Jordan is still upset that he got shot.
He got shot? Of course I'm upset that I got shot, Andy. Did you expect a different reaction? Damn, Jordan took a fucking bullet. Best Soldier Helmet Cosmetics, the Shellman. Nice.
I mean, you cried, though. Like a baby. It was embarrassing.
I was 15 years old. Putting gunshots is an important personal goal, you harpy. After Jordan took that bullet to the leg, me and Brutus almost quit right there. The fishing mob was growing more dangerous by the day. We had children to think about. We could have walked away. But damn my luck. I found a document in the back office of the warehouse and planned for our last job and spooled like a fuzzy sweater. Oh, we got a... No, we don't. We don't have a flush.
Showing off for Link.
Nice. Heck of a play. This is some deep fucking lore, dude. Goddamn. Ah, come on. Give me a better hand.
Can you blame Brutus for wanting to do one last job? It was scary seeing Jordan laid on the couch like that. He had one last big chance to get back at the fishing mob before letting it all go.
There's an actual human hand. Hi, Cass. I was saying, it was scary seeing Jordan. Yep.
Brutus was also more conflicted than usual those days. Maybe we should have paid more attention to the fact that our resident heavy hitter was walking around with something on his mind. But maybe it wouldn't have made any difference at all. Who knows? I don't know about that bet, Jordan.
Ah. Come on, fold, damn it. Ah, son of a bitch.
Good hand, man.
I was trying to get in the head of the NPCs. It's
Like, they don't make, like, educated bets. Still got piece of bullet in me, if you can believe it. Not a day goes by that I'm not sorry for it, Jordan. Has it given you any special powers? I can feel the weather now. Like when it's going to be cold or it's about to rain. It's vaguely like magic, and setting off the metal detector at the airport doesn't make it feel less magic. I'll call that.
Come on, two pair. Oh, shit, he had a much better hand. Shit. Oh, it's 7 deuce. We gotta go all in on 7 deuce, dude.
You could have not done that all in. You had a choice.
He didn't have the same hand as me, did he? No. We just both had shit hands. I'm liking their personalities too. I'm finding them very enjoyable to be around.
Yeah, the table's a bit confusing for me right now, too.
Good call, hopefully. Damn, 3 of a kind. Bet. Give me 4 of a kind. Ah, all in. Decisive all in. See if it pays off. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Return to my previous thought. I suppose at this point you'll be wanting to hear the plan. I believe I can cover this, actually.
Oh, is it so, Super Sleuth?
The document Fidelius found likely referred to a temporary move of cash, untraceable bills, petty cash for top members of the organization. No less than $5 million. The money would be stored in a bank operated by the fishy mob for transport the next day. If the morning shift robbed the bank first and only stole the insured cash legally held in the vault, the fishy mob would take a hit while not actually losing any resources. And the fishy mob would need to suppress much of the investigation that would usually surround this event for the sake of the illegal currency on the premises at the time of the heist. Damn, we are the Super Sleuth, dude. We're fucking Phoenix Wright. Is that about right? Professor Layton would have been better, but, you know. Well, yes.
So that's why it was so easy for you to find the morning shift after all these years. Cool.
It wasn't that easy, lad. Don't you worry. It was fairly easy. Well, fuck you. That's unfortunate. Check. Yeah. If he bets, I'm out. Nope. All right. And he had a flush. Well, why? Why not flush? Why not? Why not bet? He could have had me, dude. The way these NPCs think is weird. It's whack. Call. Re-raise.
This hand is getting exciting.
I mean, ace or a queen. King works.
I think everybody knows how he did it. All of it.
The records are fairly clear. The First Eastern Bank installed new security tech. You took advantage of the vulnerabilities, controlled the crowd. You did exactly what you set out to do with as little flash as possible. And you got away. No more, no less, no blood. It was a nice piece of work. Also, we would have had fucking nothing.
Then why the fuck are we here? You have the who, you have the how, you have the where. Are you gonna put a bullet in the back of our heads or not? Because if we're going to sit around so you can do some grand detective reveal bullshit first, I'll skip to the end and put the gun in my own mouth.
Jordan!
Hey, since the adults fucked this up before I was born, can I go? It's Billy. Oh, Billy.
Billy!
Take out the kid first, and I will give you everything I ever earned from the morning shift. Jesus, Jordan!
Jordan!
The fishing mob lied to me, Jordan. For the past 4 months, I've been working for Mr. Mollusk, as if I didn't figure out who was paying me. I wanted to know the why behind the morning shift, because if the criminals behind the heist were decent creatures, I wasn't going to let them die. Does that answer your question? We didn't get away with anything, though. You walked out of the loading bay with over $15 million, none of which was ever accounted for. What did you not get away with? Do you think we'd be sitting here with you if we managed to get away with it? We robbed the largest bank on the eastern seaboard, lost every damn dime, and Brutus fucking died. All because of me. Checking, Jordan? Coward. Called him a coward. This man's trauma, like having a traumatic flashback, and this motherfucker called him a coward. The dialogue is really funny because there's this huge disparity between like the general banter and the actual plot important dialogue. Also, pretty good hand. That check tells me I'd either love or hate to have your cards right now, Jordan. We took too much money. That was on me too, Jordan. We can be miserable together. I'm supposed to have the information. There was a private safe on the upper floor. I thought the mob's money would be stored in there, because of course it should. He kept an eye. Huh, respect. Oh, shit! He had a better two-pair. Fuck! Peter kept an eye on the cameras. Fidelis and Brutus handled the crowd, and me and Andy grabbed every pile of cash in the vault that we could get our hands on. I knew it was a lot of money, but I didn't know there was that much money, what that much money should look like. By the time we made it back to our warehouse, we're celebrating, and we could all tell it's a lot, but
I'll take it from here, lad. There was a tracker in the cash. The fishy mob stored all of the money, the legal and illegal, in the same vault. I watched Brutus's face when we realized what happened. In just a moment, I saw him struggle and decide, well, who to save.
he shouted for us to leave the money behind.
That he did. He picked up a gun as the doors blew open. Threw Peter here out of the building lest the boy join him.
The last time we saw Brutus, he was spilling red over a pile of money. Oh, Nitros! Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Gay? True. He was spilling red over a pile of money taller than he was. And still shooting anyway.
My best friend died for me, Link. We didn't get away with anything at all. My condolences.
Ooh, I was hoping he would fold. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. I had fuck all. I had one pair. I'm so sorry about your dead friend. I feel so bad for this group of dummies. They were people wanting to do good, and they wound up doing something really fucking bad. get these alts on. Get Andy's alt. And let's get Jordan's alt. Oh, look at him. Oh, he looks like a poet. What do we have? That's a good hand. Wait a minute, are you wearing a fucking wire? You wanna know how you can really tell a fishing mob is run by cool bastards? The burn guy? Wait, what burn guy? Did they burn a guy?
Yeah, it was in the news. Lit up a cockatiel like a torch.
God.
Oh, I was talking about the funeral. Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember that.
Damn, really? Oh, shit, we would have 3-of-a-kind queens.
The fishy mob covered up what happened at the warehouse, which means they got to keep all the money in the end. The news reported the shootout as a separate incident, possibly related to the heist. And they took Brutus's body,
And we'll never know.
sure.
Oh, damn, we lost.
We're just saying something.
Oh, we will find out.
Took Brutus's body and they buried him. They held an entire funeral to try and bait us out. Our friend is buried on ground owned by the fishy mob, and if any of us ever visit to pay our respects, he died for nothing. Adds insult to injury, huh?
How do you feel?
I feel like I've told Brutus goodbye dozens of times in the mirror. None of them really count. You ever feel that way, Fidelius?
I don't think I'll ever say goodbye to him. I'm honest with myself. I like hot oatmeal with strawberries. Brutus liked that too. Every time I have some, he's there.
I think you've got something more exciting in you than a fold link.
Fold.
I kind of resent you.
Not a great hand, but I was gonna say for big blinds and we can check, then I will check.
You know, most people don't know that I was raised by my grandparents.
You told me that once.
I suppose it's not the kind of thing that you would forget, lad.
Do you want to talk about it?
I can. I don't want to be awkward. It just struck me that if something ever goes wrong, I can. Oh, yeah. I'd want all of you to know me.
Interesting outfit choice.
Now that bit, I can't defend.
I'll call. Fuck it. Can we get another 4 or a 9? Nah, we might lose this.
Is a Glock 17 a viable poker hand?
I wouldn't say. Also, Jesus Christ, we just straight up won.
Anyway. It's hard to imagine you having grandparents, Fidelius.
Weren't you saying something? Oh God, it's gonna be this fucking loop.
No, it had to be the case. It's just hard to picture.
Motherfucker, no.
Oh, that's because he's so old.
We're gonna be in a fucking loop, dude.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Hey, and now we finally won.
Nice going, Link. Champion is a pretty hard feat at this table.
To make a long story short, Dad went somewhere, Mom went to the bottle, and no matter what, Charlie and Rhoda stayed. They were good creatures. I hope I could be like them one day.
Yeesh, we got nothing. You'll never go wrong taking a little time for yourself, lad. And that's where I fold.
I wouldn't want to go against me either.
Oh, we would have had 2 pair. Fuck. Oh, we would have lost.
Freaking sweet.
See if we have enough to buy the remainder of the outfits. We might. Even enough for Peter's alt. He's a fucking jock. And Fidelius. I prefer him in the blue, but fuck it. For the sake of consistency. Everybody being their alt.
Bruce was a cat, wasn't he?
That he was, lad.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, shit, of course. Of course! Your mom is Ruth? Ruth Moore? Is she doing okay? Does she still make those little butter cookies? You look just like him. I can't believe I didn't see. Oh, shit! Wait, that's Brutus' son? That's why you let me hang out here. And my mom won't let you come inside the house.
Probably. Aye.
Did my dad know I was coming?
He was the happiest I've ever seen him. Most driven, too. He wanted that money for you, and your mother wanted the whole business concluded.
Fuck, now I'm invested.
In that warehouse, I guess he figured one way or another you wouldn't make it far with the mob on your daddy's back.
Okay.
He loved you before he ever spoke your name out loud, boy. I'm sorry.
Okay. Mom didn't tell me his name. I guess she thought he was dangerous. Brutus is a nice name for a dad.
Oh. Oh. Dude, the fucking cocky, confident kid just had his world shattered. He's with the people that killed his dad. There is silence at this fucking table. Silence. Pin drop. Ha! That reveal probably rigged at least one hand.
Checking, Jordan?
Coward. See, now that takes on a whole new meaning. He's calling Jordan a coward because fucking Jordan's part of the reason his dad got killed. Ooh. Bruce was like a bulldog. Well, we found out he's a fucking cat. Also, I like how the ceiling fan is blocking it.
That was pretty sweet.
Not only is Brutus a cat, Brutus was fucking Billy's father. Call.
How long did you and Dad work at the factory together?
We didn't start at the same time, but we started the same way. Right after high school.
Must have been nice being able to get a decent job with just a high school degree.
For a long time it was. It was hard work, but it paid enough to start a family. And that's what Brutus cared about. Then the company decided to cut costs and lay everyone off. If that hadn't happened, there's a good chance none of us would be sitting here now.
That's an interesting reality to consider.
Yeah, we would have had nothing.
Be afraid to bet on yourself. You're gonna be a threat, huh?
I'll be damned.
Call.
Ooh, things are heating up.
My mom still makes those little butter cookies, Peter, since you asked earlier. She said they were her special cookies for her special little man.
I used to be a special little man.
What?
Nothing.
Man, I still think about those cookies sometimes. I'm glad she's okay.
When your parents started dating, Billy, I remember your mom would drop by the warehouse sometimes to say hello to your father. She'd bring him a plate of those cookies and whisper to me that her plan was to make him so fat that he couldn't leave. Judging by his figures, she nearly succeeded. Hey, I didn't even realize we had a flush.
Know what? I'll raise. And I will fold.
Ah, we would have had a pair.
You sure you don't want to fold? Just a check? I'll call that.
We would have had a two-pair. What happened to the rest of the money?
The stuff we picked up before the bank heist? Well, you know that story. I was able to pay for physical therapy and went on to an exciting life in insurance. Jordan's going to college. Peter has his repair shop. Fidelius has the boat. Did you get anything, kid?
Billy can become anything he wants when the time comes. Me and Ruth are making sure of it.
And yet you mysteriously don't have the $14,000 you owe me.
No child should be given that much money at once.
Then you shouldn't have been it, old man! Why do you want to know, Link?
I'm thinking about our options. Leaving would be clean, but it sounds like you don't have those kinds of funds available.
We could scrounge it up, maybe, but we do have lives here. That also sounds like it could expose Billy and Ruth.
It's a tricky situation, no doubt about that.
Checking is a good play. Yeah, the table's a bit confusing for me right now, too.
Why'd you bet $14,000 to a kid? And why'd you lose? Yeah, how the fuck did you lose to him? I'm not saying he's bad, but Jesus Christ, how do you bet that much money to a child and lose?
I'm folding. You'll regret this.
Fucking how old is Billy? Let's see. How old is Billy? It's a great question. They haven't really implied or stated it. We know that Jordan was 15 when the heist went down. So we know that. We don't know how old Jordan is now. We know that Billy was on the way, so I'd say Billy, I want to say he's probably, he's 100% the youngest. Not that I'm going to give you the $14,000 right now.
I'm pretty sure not paying your debts is illegal. When have the things you've heard about at this table been legal, kiddo?
Not that I'm giving it to you now, but what would you even do with it?
Investing.
He's got to be a kid. He's got to be like I don't know, 12 years old at oldest.
Care to elaborate on that master plan? No. I have a system, and it's a secret.
Did they say college? They said Jordan is going to college, but my interpretation is that he's kind of laid low for a while, and now he's kind of out of the public eye, but now he's like, oh, I'm going back to college. Yeah, exactly. But they didn't say that for Billy. They said that for Jordan. Good call, hopefully. 14 at the oldest. That's what I'm thinking. I'm saying like 12, 14. Come on, give me an ace, or give me a 10, or give me another jack or a king. Neat. I mean, normal. That's fine. And he folded. Yeah.
That was actually a pretty decent hand, Link.
No, it wasn't. It was a pair. Yeah, exactly. If we get ages for these guys. But here's the thing. I think Billy has to at least be like fucking what? He's got to be at least like 10, I feel like. As far as I know, there's 4 teams looking for the morning shift. None of them have the information that I do.
Thank heavens.
So, I can make the evidence lead to any story we want. Including a story where Junior Chobi gets exactly what he's looking for. A row of corpses.
You're gonna tell the mob that we died?
Yes.
Are they really gonna buy that without bodies?
I can find bodies. Oh my god!
Where do you get the bodies from, though?
Do not tell the lad how you find bodies.
Nice. I just think that's funny.
Do not tell the boy, do not tell the fucking child where you find a dead body.
I'm gonna fold. It's a bad hand.
We folded a straight.
Oh! We folded on a fucking straight. God damn it.
Cunning play, lad. Keep 'em coming.
We gotta knock Peter down a few pegs. I'm gonna proceed in telling the teenager where I found the bodies.
Nothing wrong with a cautious check, Peter.
Jesus. Dead hand.
I still want to know where the bodies come from, Link.
Why? It's pretty simple to buy a body, Billy. Medical schools do it all the time.
Please stop there, I beg of you. This lad doesn't need ideas.
This is why I want to be cremated.
That's actually a great way for a crooked funeral home to get paid twice, in my experience.
Don't. I didn't need to hear that.
We have nothing. We have fuck and shit. It was Professor Plum in the study with the wrench. Fold.
That fold probably puts you ahead of the curve on this hand.
Ooh, interesting win.
All right. With that hand, I'm going to use this as an excuse to take another quick bathroom break. We are going to continue playing for, I'd say, probably another half hour or so. We're going to see if the story really starts to pick up or if it's slowing down or anything like that. But when we're back, we're going to try and get some more information and maybe reveal to the players at this table our own little master plan to get them off the hook, which is ironic considering we're on a boat. But that being said, let me put on some fitting music and we will be right back. See y'all in a little bit. God, that song goes so fucking hard. And we're back. So yeah, I'm saying we're probably going to play for another 20, 30 minutes. Not to put a time limit on this, but I feel like we've done a lot. And maybe we'll actually come back to this. Again, I'm going to make my thoughts known, especially now after playing the game for over 2 hours. Why did I go in on that? Never mind, I know why I went in on this. Check. Check. Let someone else bet.
Let's see.
Oh!
Hey, Fidelius.
Aye, lad.
You are my dad. And you don't have to be, okay?
I understand your point.
And you still owe me $14,000.
Ha! Oh, keep that top of the mind, lad.
That was actually a pretty decent...
That was a decent hand. What do you mean Bubsy's coming at us? So? What do you mean Bubsy's coming at us? So? You know, I never made my thoughts known on the Close to You Nintendo animation short. Can I say something possibly controversial, especially as the resident Pikmin guy? I'm kind of upset that it has something to do with Pikmin. I know that sounds really fucking weird considering it's me, but I liked the fact that Nintendo was doing an animated short that was something totally independent and was not, like, associated with any of their franchise, like any of their pre-established franchises. And I don't know, this just didn't really do it for me. The fact that Pikmin are involved made it a little,
Do we choose how we die?
Would you like to?
You're thinking about death at your age? Sure. What did you do growing up? As far as deaths go, I'd like a car crash. Something gruesome.
We're getting a Mario and Wario, Fatal Fury, and the Bobcat. We're getting Mario and Wario? Wait a second, didn't that game never release outside of Japan? Are we finally getting that here in the West? I appreciate the thought.
I'll take an overdose. That's how most people thought I'd end up anyway.
That's actually kind of sick. Now can we just get fucking Mother 3?
You can just make up one for me. I don't want to think about that.
I respect that.
I think I'd like a good old-fashioned drowning. Living by the sea, dying by the sea. It'd be a shame if my death didn't have a little poetry in it.
And you, Billy?
Planes.
Like carpentry? A plane crash?
Planes. You're never gonna stop haunting us, are you? No.
I like him. I like this kid. Hey, I like this kid. Hey, he's pretty funny over here.
Yep, that doesn't scare me.
I'm gonna fall.
This won't be the last hand I win either.
Well, it seems we've got an accord. News of our tragic deaths will reach the fishy mob, and in a little while we can live like normal creatures. There's just one last point of business before Link goes back to the mainland. Is there?
Indeed there is.
What comes afterwards? We'll always need a fifth for a game, provided I'm indisposed or Billy has school or Andy is in a big meeting. Okay, so Billy's in school. Billy's in school. I'd like Link to come aboard the SA Sunshine again, anytime they wish. But, you know, I've had my fill of making decisions by myself. What say all of you?
They're okay in my book. I like Link. They're smart, they don't make me feel dumb, and they aren't trying to kill us. It's a nice change. I'm in as long as they can keep putting money on the table. You just fucking you lost.
Jordan? You're giving us our lives back, Link. I've been prickly, I know, but I respect you. As long as I'm here, you can come to the sunshine whenever you want. I couldn't put it better myself, son. Link, you joined an old sea dog and his strange band and treated their stories like they mattered. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. Is that it? Are they gonna end it? Oh shit. Interesting. We were mid-hand. Okay, I guess that was Sunshine Shuffle. At least an ending. I don't know if this game has multiple endings.
So, I guess now is a good time to give my thoughts on this. Oh, they have a dance party at the back of the boat. When I originally played this game, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And I mainly chalk that up to the fact that this game was essentially being promoted around as a spiritual successor to Poker Night at the Inventory, with a cross sort of similar to something like Animal Crossing. And while that is visually the aesthetic, at the same time, this game lacked something that Poker Night had, and that was the characters. At the very least, from the beginning. This game's initial impressions, unfortunately, were not good for me. I found the characters to be without, I don't want to say without personality in the beginning, but with personalities that didn't grip me in the beginning. I played this game for less than half an hour when I initially tried it. That being said, now playing through it, and through actually giving the game the chance it deserved by playing through to, at the very least, an ending. Not sure if it has multiple endings, but at the very least, an ending. To me, this is a fun game. It's a nice game. It's a very enjoyable spiritual successor in the sense of I feel like it can fill a void that Poker Night left behind. We are going to stop here. It feels like a game that at the very least can make a fan of the original Poker Night games happy for a playthrough. That being said, one area this game lacks, in my opinion, is I feel like this game doesn't have the replay value. And that sounds weird. It is just a Texas Hold'em simulator. But Poker Night and Poker Night 2, I feel like have replay value in the fact that you already have a deep attachment to at least one of the characters. You grow more attached to the other characters. And overall, it's a better poker simulator. I'm sorry, but this game, I felt like I couldn't get a read on these characters. I felt like some of the hands were either weighted in or out of my favor to such an extreme extent. They had characters with sass and presentation, exactly. In this game, while it has really well-written characters and a great story that I actually think is extremely well-written, I don't know. These characters, as great as they are, I mean, now that we've literally just left the boat, we have Fidelius, Peter, Andy, Jordan, and Billy. Yeah, it took me a second to remember. And I can name every character in the Poker Night series. Every character that is a player and an NPC. Yes, and it was very, very obvious how each of them played in the Poker Night games. This game doesn't really have that. It tries to. It feels like it tries to have characters with different play styles, but it doesn't really execute it that well. That being said, I am going to say this. Poker Night 1 and 2 were built off of the back of a well-developed poker simulator that Telltale had the resources and the time to develop. This is an indie game. This was developed by a small team. I'm going to put on the credits again just to show it is a small team, especially for an indie game. some people were probably pulling double shifts doing multiple things. I'm not saying that for fact. We might actually see the opposite, considering this. That all being said, enjoy your lurk, Yosh. Hope you have a good night. This is a small indie dev team who now, awesomely enough, have worked on bigger commission projects like a Ninja Turtles strategy game. That's fucking awesome. I am so glad these guys got more work. Did I like this game? Might be the ultimate question. I liked it. I thought it was fun. My opinions on this game have totally changed. Could it replace Poker Night? No. No, it could not. I don't think that's what they were going for. In fact, I guarantee that's not what they were going for. But it really, no. It is not something that I feel like could... It fills a void that Poker Night, left. But it could never... I'm going back to Poker Night over this, is essentially what I'm saying. I will say, it's a very fun game. It's a charming game. I think it could have been helped immensely by actual voice acting instead of doing the Animal Crossing shtick all the way through. I had fun. I'm at the very least glad that I got to see an ending. Am I going to come back to get the others? I don't know. But with that all being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you're subscribed, which if you're not, you should definitely consider doing so. Get a bunch of cool emotes, get to skip the ads, and you get to support me directly. If you are subscribed, you know the raid message is Rabbit Raid. And let's see who we can raid into. There are quite a few people online. Let's see. There are, oh my god, there are so many people online. Man, wait a fucking minute. Is he still going? How long is he? He's been going for 8 hours. Let's make him go even longer. We're going to go right into Vaughn Vivianov. Vaughn's been live for 8 goddamn hours. Catch you later, mouse. But yeah. we're gonna go bother Vaughn while he's doing Wizard Wednesday. He's working on his Wizard Tower, which is a VR chat project he's been actively working on. So yeah, be sure to go share the love with them. Next stream is going to be on Friday. Myself and some goobers are going to be doing some Lego Party. We're going to try out that new Lego Mario Party clone that is that looks really fucking fun. So we're hoping it's as good as it looks. But with that all being said and done, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you all at the next stream. Bye.